Yeah, so I just got pulled over by a sheriff. We're in Florida now. As you can see, it's my turn to drive. As soon as I start driving, I get pulled over in Florida.
Okay, I'm just waking up. Lincoln is still asleep, so I'm not gonna be too loud. I don't know, I'm just excited about this trip. I know I look crazy. I don't wake up looking like a beautiful model, I'm sorry. But I still feel beautiful. Hey! So, oh wow, look at this cloud. I don't know, is it a cloud? Or is it smoke? Okay, I have no idea. We don't have no idea if it's cloud or smoke, but it's beautiful, whatever it is. I hope it's not smoke though. I hope it's a cloud. But so we're about 3 hours in. We're in middle of Georgia right now. Georgia's like a fat, juicy steak, so we're in middle Georgia. And I'm almost done with my half, and then Lake is gonna take the second half.
Yeah, we moving again. We on the road again. That's how we do it. Yeah, so I just got pulled over by a sheriff. We're in Florida now. As you can see, it's my turn to drive. As soon as I start driving, I get pulled over in Florida. But the sheriff was a nice man. He told me to get out the car. I just got out the car. He didn't even walk up to the car before he told me to get out. He like waved. He like told me to come here. He was like waving at me like this. I was like, oh, all right. So I just went over to him. He was like, you know why I pulled you over? Because you need to give these cars more space. I thought I was giving plenty of space. The reason why I think he told me that is because I tried to get out of his way, so maybe he was just trying to check to see if I was a suspicious character, trying to get away from him. But it all turned out well. He gave me a warning, so just moving on.
Okay, so we are downtown Fort Lauderdale now. We ate our dinner and it was okay. I mean, it's buffet style, so don't really expect too much, and I don't know, I don't really care for buffet, but overall it was okay. So we're just gonna take a walk around because it's kind of pretty late, but it's still really nice outside. People are just hanging out or whatever. It's a nice area. My first time in downtown Fort Lauderdale. Whoa.
Quarter mile. You will arrive at your destination.
$16.95? I'll buy it. I'll give you 20. That's my bicycle I couldn't find.
Alright, so we just woke up and we're ready to go. Probably get some breakfast and enjoy the sunny day. It's so nice outside. So, I mean, it's not really a good view, but it's nice outside. But at 2 o'clock we gotta go to, what is it, like a,
Our cruise.
All right, so we just left basically 2 hours. There we go, right over there. About 2, almost 3 hours of a huge sales funnel. I mean,
Yeah, excuse me guys, I'm gonna put on my sunglasses because it's sunny out here.
all right, so now we're gonna go to see the sunset at one of these local beaches. I think the worst part was not even knowing that we were gonna go through this. I mean, they said tour, but we didn't know it was gonna be 3 hours and all of that. And I know y'all probably wondering, like, what are y'all even talking about? Like, basically what happened was,
Lakeview Drive.
I don't know. Y'all see the picture of the timeshare that was selling, but it was such a long process just to get to that tour part, which was a nice tour of the timeshares. But even then, I guess the good news will be, I usually don't like salesmen. I don't like salespeople, especially that are pushy. But the person that we had, he was a nice guy and he wasn't pushy at all. But obviously he still had to do his job. However, I was pretty patient because I knew that God had something else planned.
Yep, it was of God. I was able to minister to him and let him know about the love of God, the love of Jesus. He opened up a little bit about his past experience with going to church and how people look down on him for if he didn't go to church dressed up well, which is a complaint a lot of people, especially a lot of young people, have about going to some of these older churches, especially churches that are from different kind of like ethnic kind of background. I feel like the younger generation wants to be more real. They want to feel something more real. And, you know, I just told them that, hey, you might be in a transition right now, but don't forget about the Lord. Continue to read his word and, you know, we'll always remember that he's there. And he appreciated it.
And even though it may seem simple that, you know, Leke just told him about, oh, God, still seek after God for yourself and, you know, don't really worry too much about the church in the sense of what you have to put on. Even if your mom says put this on and put that on, but you can come as you are. You know, I feel that it may seem so simple, but he may remember those words a year from now and just say, let me seek God for myself. And in that seeking for his self is what really truly brings salvation. So if you're out there and you're like, yo, wait a minute, is this a Christian blog? Or I thought that they were just traveling. Yeah, it's a Christian blog. Yeah, it's a travel blog. And also
the first Christian travel blog.
The first Christian travel blog. And also it's just like, you know, come as you are to Christ. I don't know exactly how you got to come to your church, but definitely come as you are. It's not all about church, but it's about that relationship, about that one-on-one relationship with Christ. All right, so we're out here now. I believe it's Olas Beach.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Another beautiful day.
It feels good to get off the ship. We survived the cruise. We're in West Palm Beach right now. Just got off the cruise, just got in the car. Our trip isn't over, so check out our Florida vlog video. We're still gonna have some fun out here. See some faces that y'all may be familiar with or need to get familiar with. If you have any questions or comments about the cruise, please comment below and I'll probably do a video about the cruise, questions and comments and tips and what to know before getting on a cruise and even getting off the cruise to make your trip easier if you're going on a cruise. So I caught up with them, y'all. Say hi. Hi. Okay.
with me.
All right.
What is it?
So tell them about your channel.
Okay, so our channel is called J&G World, and we do challenges, we do vlogs, and pranks. Well, not yet pranks, because, you know, I tried faking her and she kind of figured out how. Okay, I have a business, and...
Oh, slow down. I just pressed record. Guys, let's start again. Go ahead.
Okay, so I have a business, but the business is doing work.
You also like want to like be a workaholic?
Yeah, that's what I want to be. I want to be a workaholic.
You do?
Yeah. Oh Lord.
That's not good.
That's the opposite of me. What?
What do you want to
do? Just relax.
Yeah. What was
I like
doing?
working for things and actually earning it. Instead of yeah. I would want to do that just to sit back and just think like I went through all that to be where I am today. But whenever I explain that to people, they're like, "Oh, you're just thinking too hard right now. You're just a junior and all this other stuff." Like I still have the pre-education classes in college to still think about that. And I mean, I guess I do. So I'm kind of more laid back about it now. But still, I think it's something to think about.
This is what life is all about. You know, good scenery, family.
In Greece.
In Greece. So we got a sponge from this beautiful lady here with her beautiful sponge shop and other unique findings.
So the boat you see across the street, this is a working dock since the early 1900s. All the boats outside do bring in our sponges. They go out approximately 75 to 100 feet to dive for their sponges.
This is Tarpon Springs, Florida. It was a wonderful, wonderful place. My camera was dying, so I didn't really get much of the footage, but it's a Greek town, and the Greek settlers came in as spongers, men that wore those suits that I showed in that picture, and went down and grabbed these sponges that you can use for your body and like use as decoration. It was a pretty cool town. I love the connection between like the Greek and the sponges and the spongers. Wrapped up our beautiful time in Florida with my nieces. Please check them out and like, subscribe. Until next time.
Keep traveling.